Hi Gregory, and to the Saints Soccer School and all the boys out there. This is Roger Desar from Qatar World Cup 2022. Just to wish everybody congratulations wherever you are and getting any kind of award, and even the ones who are not getting anything. It takes a lot to become a pro footballer or a pro anything, to be honest. And it's a great journey, it's a great ride, it's good fun. To do something you love and earn a living out of it is something that very few people can do. But it does take a massive dedication and a lot of hard work. But I think the fun factor is the most important one, and you can really have a good time. I think talking about education, I think it's vital. Never forget your education, because I think it goes a long way to even making you a good sportsman. And life as a sportsman is so short. Usually by your mid-30s you're packing it up and you need to live the rest of your life and make a living out of it. So never give up education, keep going, and you can be a pro footballer and well-educated one as well. And then your character building is also key. I think you know, in my example, I was born in Mozambique. I came to the country as a little kid and worked my way through the ranks, and I've now coached 4 different countries, competed in 2 World Cups, and obviously I'm a...
Hi, Saints Soccer School and the Saints football family. Thank you. My name is Idris Burton, former Bafana player and a professional footballer. You might ask me, what does it take to become a professional player? Well, just a few things, and I'm going to tell you: lots of determination, lots of dedication, and a little bit of talent. And I'll use myself as an example, and I often say to my son that he's most probably got more talent in one of his feet than I've had in both my feet. But you know, the difference for me was determination, passion, and a desire to achieve at all costs. And I think that has been my motto throughout my career. And I've been fortunate enough to have played for 18 years, quite a long span in football life. So yeah, the one thing that I've really been proud of and what I've really driven myself on is a simple motto is like, what happens off the field of play determines what happens on the field of play. And my chats to youngsters is education. I know we all want to become professional players, but let's not ignore the education. I've been fortunate enough also to have been in an accounting field, having studied, and never neglected that. So there's always something to fall back onto. One never knows how short your career will be, and at the end of your career you've got to carry on with life. So boys, girls, let's make sure we look after our education. That's just important as your passion to become a professional footballer. You know, these are all things that build character. At the end of the day, your coaches are going to look for those things in a player to determine what character does this player have in order for him to do the business for me on the match day. And let me tell you one thing: you guys are very fortunate at the opportunity that Mr. Gregory Cops and the whole Saints football family are creating for you guys. So let's make sure that you take this opportunity and you take it with both hands and even with both feet as well, because you never know where this opportunity might take you. And at the end of the day, it's all about how much you want to use this opportunity to the best and for the benefit of yourself. And lastly, to all the award winners, well done on your achievements. To those that have not received the awards, put the effort in, put the determination in, put the training in, and I'm sure that you will become award winners come at the end of the day. Once again, thank you to the Saints football family, and all the best to the Saints Soccer School. Enjoy the evening, enjoy the opportunity, and God bless.
Hi, are you boys at Saints? I've been asked to say a few words to you boys. If you want to become a professional footballer, my name is Gavin Hunt. I'm the coach of Supersport United. There's huge opportunities in football at the moment around the world. But it's not easy to become a professional footballer. It takes a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication. Talent alone won't make it. You certainly need to have a good attitude. Attitude is the most important thing, and there's a few non-negotiables: turning up early, working hard at training, working hard in the teams and the games. Those things coaches at the top level will not be asking players to do. That's got to be done naturally. And if you can do that with ability, you can certainly have a fine player and to make good teams. So to all your boys at Saints, I wish you well. I'm always available to look at players if they've got the right attitude, the right ability, and the whole thing can match together. But yeah, there's a lot can be done. I know you've got a talent of players, a wealth of talent down there in PE. I was down there for a couple of months. I saw it with my own eyes. And don't feel isolated, but because there's always an opportunity, there's always somebody watching. And if you can play football and train every day like somebody's watching you, you never know. Somebody might just be watching and give you a chance. But for me, I'll speak to Gregory, Mr. Cops, if he can look for some good players or anybody that's shown signs of potential. I'll look at them and we can try and get you up and have a look at you. Like a lot of players from your area, Dane Clates, Kermit Erasmus, Ronald Williams. I can think of so many more. Aria van Heerdens. There's some huge talented players that come out of that area that you guys are in. And we'll look at you. So good luck. Remember, good attitude will go a long, long way, and good desire to becoming a professional footballer. And that's the most important thing when you get to the top. So good luck, everybody. Cheers.
Hi to the Saints Soccer School. Professional football, a lot of hard work. It's not an easy road. Even if you've got the talent, you've got to be more and more dedicated to the game so that you're forever ahead of everyone else. Education, well, that's also needed. Don't think that professional football will carry you everywhere. When you finish the game of professional football, you'll need education to fall back on. So please work doubly hard. Football is not an easy trade. There's only 1,000 professional football players in the PSL in the second division, so not many make it in the end of the day. So you got to be dedicated and really work hard for success. Thank you very much. It's Neil Tovey. Cheers and good luck.
Good afternoon to the Saints Football Club and my good friend Gregory Cops. My name is Sally Adams. I am the football coach at the University of Western Cape. There are many football-related opportunities for young people now. You have to dream about what you want to achieve in football, where you want to play. And you know that one of the things that's very close to my heart is education. Education, I feel, is key to whatever you want to achieve. If you are afforded the opportunity and chance to study further, don't hesitate to take the opportunity. Being in school, college, university does help to make you a more rounded, intelligent individual. Being involved with football affords you the chance to interact with different personalities, with different cultural backgrounds, so that you structure your own character, so that you can become a better all-rounded person. For you to become a professional player, you need to have two key components, in my opinion: attitude, approach, and that obviously you have to have with all the other qualities required in football. Let's start with attitude. Attitude is how you handle playing situations, how you interact with coaches, teammates, even opponents, how you talk to them, how you conduct yourself around them, how you control your emotions in any environment you are in, which means on the playing field or off the field. I sometimes talk about humbleness or humility. Humility is something that you will need to succeed in football and in life. Take into account all the above, you must still show intent to win. Being humble, you need to be a winner at all times. When we talk about approach, or when I talk about approach, is how you go to training sessions in the morning or in the afternoon whenever you train. Not being anxious, not being scared, not being playful. And this also applies to the matches that you attend and you want to play. How you also the approaches, how you accept instructions from coaches or teammates and then execute them. How you instruct teammates or give advice or sometimes give instructions also is important, and your tone of voice sometimes is key for me. These are certain qualities of good professional players and good professional sports people. You also obviously have to have techniques like passing, tackling, shooting, dribbling, heading, ball control are vital and essential. These are things that you have to practice all the time and make sure that you at it and do your best and do your best at it all the time. Tactics is obviously, and tactical awareness is something that we always talk about and is crucial, and it is crucial for you to understand and must be executed precisely. Coaches and managers have different ideas on how teams must play or should play, and players must be able to adjust to tactical changes competently. Understanding the role of every position is a huge advantage for every player. I hope these things will help you. And to those who will be honored for their excellence this year, the journey has started. It's also never too late for those to get on the train to fulfill their dreams. Everyone must stay positive. Hope you're having a good celebration for your year-end party. Thank you.
Greetings to the Saints family. Greetings to Mr. Cops. Thank you so much for reaching out to me. Just briefly, I want to just encourage the players, obviously to become a professional soccer player, which I was for 16 years. I think the one word that stands out the most is sacrifice. You know, I had to leave home when I was 14 years old. It was a big sacrifice, but I think it was worth it. So the biggest thing about becoming a professional player and how to be is to sacrifice what living an ordinary life. If you are to achieve extraordinary things, you have to live a little bit extraordinary, you know, which means you got to train more, you got to work harder, you got to be a better person on the field and a better person off the field. You can't live like everybody else, especially where we're from. You know, you can't be doing the things that everybody else does. You got to live a little bit different. And the second thing is the education part. You know, school is very, very important. I think that helped me a lot, completing my matric at the School of Excellence in 2002 before I became a professional player. I think that was crucial for me. You know, the game has evolved immensely since then as well. There's a lot of tactical things, a lot of classroom work that needs to be done. So you have to be a student of the game as well. And if you can't be a student at school, how are you going to be a student of the game? So I'd like to encourage all of you to just, if you really if you really have a passion for football and you take it seriously, you have to make a lot of sacrifices along the way, which includes discipline, being disciplined and not doing what everybody else does. You know, there's a time for everything, and if you work hard and you persevere and you take your craft seriously. I used to be a left winger or left midfielder. And I would do extra work a lot, you know, free kicks. I spent a lot of times, 100 free kicks, 200 free kicks per week. You know, so when one free kick comes in the game, you know, I have to make sure that those 200 free kicks I took during the week, you know, benefits the team at the end of the day. You know, and being a team player is very, very important. As much as you want to be successful as an individual, I think playing for the team, you know, once a team plays well, the individual shines. So I'd like to wish my Saints family all the best. You guys are doing a fantastic job, because Wilby Williams, I'm always in contact with him as well. Keep doing what you guys are doing. You guys are inspiring a lot of youngsters, and I think it's much needed. You know, so all the best for the new season and the new year of 2023. I hope everybody has a good festive season and come back stronger. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Greg. Thank you for, just asking me to say a few words. Saints Academy, Saints Football Club, good afternoon. For those that don't know me, I am Mark Tommy from Nelson Mandela University. I'm the sport manager for football. I'm also a football coach and, and a teacher by profession. So obviously my focus area is a football education And today I want to just encourage the young academy players, and talk about the dual dream. The dual dream, obviously, it focuses around, and I know everyone, and you guys have massive talent at the academy, the young players, and you have dreams of being a professional football player. And I want to encourage you to pursue that dream. And yeah, there's certain things. Obviously, you have massive talent, football talent, but I want to encourage you also to focus on the areas and the things that doesn't require much talent. And that is one, to be on time, be ready for training sessions, have a strong work ethic, make an effort. The coaches watch these things because this is all about the attitude. What attitude do you have? Do extra, be prepared, and moreover be coachable. And these things, and I say it doesn't require much talent, but it requires a certain sense of discipline. And it's a discipline that you apply not only to the football, but also to the academics. I have to stress this. My passion is in education, and my passion is in football. Um, and as young athletes, you have to put the effort. You need to be coachable on the football field, but also in the academics. You have to strive for a dual dream. Dual, it's a two dream approach to football and to academics. Because one day, football is over. In your 30s odd, football is over. And you have to live the rest of your life. And what do you have to do? You need to have a career. So whilst you are young, you can still go to varsity or to a TVET college at 18. You graduate at 21, and you still have time. If you play the game honestly at a higher level, you still have time, because the statistics show that in this country, professional players get signed in 24-year-old. So by the time you graduate at 21, you still have an opportunity to play professional football. But be coachable, guys, and moreover, strive to do well also in academics, because you can do well on the football field, but now when your results, your school results come, it will ultimately say what type of success your year was. But to everybody at the football club, everybody at the academy, those that is winning awards, congratulations, Greg. Congratulations to the club, Coach Booby. Congratulations. I admire the work that you guys are doing out there. So keep the focus, guys, and be strong, because talent is there. Take care.